Hello, my friends. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
Thank you for joining us. Today, Susanna and I will have a nice, relaxed, unrehearsed discussion on the topic of how to manifest your desires, plus a few other things thrown in here and there. So for now, I will hand it over to Susanna.
Hi, thank you for joining us. In talking about desires and manifesting desires, I truly believe that in anything that we want to accomplish, we need a strong foundation for. And I'm a very big believer in going within, understanding your own emotions, understanding your own inner world, and becoming an emotionally and mentally healthy individual, and allowing yourself to be who you are and who you truly are. And part of that is the desire that we have for certain things. And people have all kinds of ideas about what desire is, how it can be accomplished. Some people have desire for spiritual knowledge and growth, and some people desire money. One of the things that has been happening to me through my own evolution of mediumship has been conscious channeling and automatic writing. The automatic writing was very much of a surprise to me because I've had no interest in doing that. But it has opened something very different with my abilities. So I have a couple of things that I would like to read to you that has come through. Now, the personality that is helping me, you have to understand that individuals of a higher mind that are more evolved than we are both male and female. We humans are stuck in our own physicalness. We are very stagnant in our perception of male and female. We are all male and female, energetically and emotionally, which coming into this world sometimes causes a lot of conflict with someone. So when I receive information, my personality, I call this personality my person, when my person comes through, because he's both male and female, depending on what aspect comes forward, the information is different. It is translated differently. And I think by me reading these two things, you can tell the difference between when the male aspect is coming through and when the female aspect is coming through. So I wanted to read you this. When changes are made to the structure of the spiritual body, the soul, such as the raising of one's consciousness, some, but not all, changes occur in cellular structures also. When a transformation of consciousness takes place, one is able to feel it within the bodily structure and the emotional structure also. Hence, one may experience a subtle feeling of contentment or peace within the body, an inexplainable sense of something being different. The change in the raising of consciousness is a subtle one, a change that happens bit by bit. This change in your physical structure of time does happen bit by bit. It is truly a transformation, sometimes only recognized by a change in the thinking and feeling patterns of an individual, such as a desire to change one's own patterns of functionality from anything to a change in how one eats, in their diet, to deciding to eliminate people from their life, a change in a career job, a move to another state or country that may seem impetuous. The desire for change is as natural as the day is long, and when an individual desires a change, the gears are put into motion. Be aware that this desire for change can also be scripted for those who wish to take events in their life on a negative cycle, which can also bring someone to enlightenment, transformation, and growth. It is all a matter of how one desires to steer their boat and from what spring they choose to drink from. Would you like to jump in?
I will jump in, thank you. I would like to say one thing. Well, maybe two things. Or more, who knows, until we do it. If you, whoever you might be, if you do not really understand your emotions, let me suggest to you that, yes, you do look within, find the emotions that are not serving you, those emotions that you are uncomfortable with, and either get rid of them or change them. You can get rid of your emotions simply by not using them anymore. This is a very simple thing to do. Or you can change them, because as you know by now, all emotions are energy. Being that, they're all the same. So if you are uncomfortable with anger, change it. Have it become joy or strength. Because they are all the same. They are just energy. When you look at yourself, begin looking at yourself in a different way. Stop being you. You might have all the things you desire in your life. You might have just only a few things or no things that you desire. But stop being you. Begin being brand new. Brand new with nothing. Throw away everything you have learned to this point in time. Spiritually, physically, religiously, throw it all away. Begin brand new with nothing. Because when you are and when you have nothing, you are and you have everything. Every opportunity to be any way you would like to be. To do anything you would like to be. At any time you would like to do it or be it. I will jump back out.
Thank you, Abram.
Absolutely.
I would like to read to you what I received, the information that I received last night. And it was the female aspect of the person that is helping me and mentoring me, so to speak. And it started out, I didn't know where everything was going. And it sounds like it starts out more like a poem. Hours, minutes, days, weeks, months, years, and decades that all seem to slip away. Time becomes lost for the unfortunate ones that always have the future in mind. What will be the next bend in the road or the next moment of life that gets cast to the wind with nary a hint of the whisper it offers to unsuspecting passers-by? Those who do not listen to the wind, the murmurings of trees and the swaying of the grasses, are not the fortunate ones of this world. It is those that take the time to tarry amongst the forgotten, the ones left behind wrapped in a cape of granted expectations, rather than receiving the gift of the song nature sings and the simple prose and promise of a life. Lifetimes are built and shattered with the remnants of memories long tucked away in the layers of time and through the pilgrimages of the heart. Yet here you are, in the here and now, waiting, watching, and expecting. Begin building now. Build with the favor of confidence and determination. Your time has come, and it is time to deliver yourself to your own doorstep. Recognize the structures you have built around yourself, structures that you have skillfully constructed to prop yourself up in a world you have deemed unsafe, a world you need to be protected from. When your structures of reliability and protection chip, crack, and crumble, you also will chip, crack, and crumble, depending on how much of yourself you have invested in your own illusions.
Thank you. Since everything is an illusion, so is the future. So is time, and you probably know that by now. Too many people are focusing on the future. What will it bring? How will it be? I don't know. Should I fear it? Should I accept it? And by doing that, they take themselves out of the present moment in time, which is all that there is. What you do now and how you do it, that builds your future. But again, the future is now. So everything you do, every way you do it, every time you do what it is that you do, you take yourself into, I will put it this way, a new version of you. Don't focus on the future, because it is now. This is the only time and the only reality that seems to exist, because everything is an illusion. You have your desires. Have you defined desire? Have you defined what is your desire, or desires, plural? You might want to think about that. Because many times people will create or manifest a desire that will not be good for them, because it will take them down a different path or down a different avenue than the way or ways they should be going or focusing. And I use the word should in a positive sense this time also. You might just manifest a desire that might just hold you back from really expressing yourself in all the ways that you are meant to express yourself. Well, I thought nothing was meant to be. Now all of a sudden you are saying meant to be. If you are born as or into something, if you are born as a medium, born as a channel, as a writer, as a musician, as an artist, on and on, the list is endless, then things are meant to be because you were meant to be the medium, the channel, the artist, and so on and so on. People have abilities, and they have emotions, and they have desires right here and right now, and they take all of them for granted. Not a good thing to do. Taking things for granted leads to having expectations of the future. Not a good thing to do. Expect nothing, but create everything and allow everything. So take stock of your desire or desires. Check them out. See how they feel to you. If they feel good, good. If they are uncertain, if they feel uncertain, leave them alone. Susanna.
Can someone be born with a desire and not know what that desire is? And if that happens, is it something that the person throughout their lifetime should just allow it to unfold instead of pursuing something?
If they do not know what the desire is, they cannot allow it to unfold. And yes, many people are born with a desire that they do not understand. I feel something different inside of me. I feel like I want something, but I just don't know what it could be. Lord, help me. Well, first of all, the Lord is not going to help you. You are going to help yourself. So if you feel that way, that there is something inside of you that feels good, but you don't understand what it is, it might be a desire, it might be a whim or a wish or a want or something else. If you feel that way, the best thing that you can do, yes, is to allow that feeling to continue so that you can get to understand it. Because it is energy, and you need to understand the energy structure of that which you feel inside of you that feels good to you. Once you understand the structure of that energy, then you can allow it to become a recognizable desire that you can understand once you begin allowing it to manifest itself for you. People live their lives in many different ways, and they are all good. Don't judge yourself. Never judge yourself. There is nothing, no reason to judge yourself for. Don't judge your emotions. Again, if an emotion does not feel good, let it go. You can do that. Let it go. You can do that. Focus on the present moment in time. This will help you to become a part of something that feels good within you, but you don't know what it is. When you can become it, then you can manifest it. And in a short time, I will give you a technique with which you can do that. Thank you.
Is there a difference between, I know there is there a difference?
Then why ask?
Because somebody else might.
All right, go ahead.
Need to hear this.
All right.
Is there a difference between a desire and being driven to accomplish something in your life?
You can have a desire, or you can be driven to do something in your life. But what are you driven to do? Do you know what that is yet? Yes. What is it? I will tell you. I'm waiting. Thank you. Thank you. I am driven to create a lot of money in my life. I am driven to have a fast automobile and a big house on an island of my own. I am driven to have all of that. So, why do you not have it yet? You tell me. No, you tell yourself why you don't have it yet. Because maybe you are driving yourself in the wrong direction. Many different directions to drive yourself in throughout your lifetime. Desire, I will put it this way, is what you think you need to suit yourself as you are a part of your reality. Let me explain this a bit more. So you are alive, you are breathing, a physical human being, everything is just rosy and you are going throughout your life and you have a desire to have something. Once you understand what desire is, then you can understand that not only are you a part of your reality, but you are your reality, and your reality exists within you. And the way you express and the ways you express yourself will determine your reality, the outcome of your reality, and what you have in your reality and in your life and lifestyle. Begin looking at your reality, if you do not know this by now, but I think most of you do, as an illusion. Your reality is always willing to serve you. Let it. It is always willing to give you what you want and need. Let it. Quit pushing things around. Quit forcing things into place. Quit trying to control things. Controlling things, that will have things become out of control. You should know this by now. Should in a positive sense. Don't expect anything, but create everything with no expectation and no judgment. If you are in a given situation that might not be good or is very good, does not matter, and you need to do something about that situation, remove yourself emotionally from that situation. Do not look at it logically. Just have no emotion. Do not use your logic. Just look at the situation. When you do that, you will be accepting it just the way it is. When you accept it, it tells you what you need to do or can do to fix the situation or to have it be of your liking. Thank you.
I think that no expectations, because we've trained ourselves not to be in the present moment. We've trained ourselves to constantly look in the rearview mirror, constantly be affected by things that have happened to us in our lives. And going back to having a firm foundation for whatever you want to do, it's important to take a look at your beliefs, all of your beliefs, especially what you believe about yourself, what you believe about money, what you believe about success, failure. Is there a fear of failure? Is there a fear of success? Are you just happy just to maintain and just have a very simple and comfortable life? We all have that tape running in our heads, and whether we're good enough. Not everybody. It takes a lot of practice and skill and self-awareness to change that conversation that we have in our heads about ourselves, and remembering things that have happened to us in the past and things that were traumatic for us. So I think it's very important to look at your belief structures and what you choose to keep, what still serves you, and why does it serve you, and what you can let go of. And that includes people. Not only certain emotions and how you feel about things, how you think about things. You can let go of a job, you can let go of people. And for me, it all centers around the belief in yourself and who you are, and the belief in what kind of life you want for yourself. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Never, 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 ever tell yourself or think about yourself that you are not good enough for anything. Never do that. You are good enough just the way you are. Well, I want to become this kind of person, but I'm lacking. I am not good enough yet. Take another look at yourself. You are good enough. I suggest you look at your life. Look at all of the things you have created to this point in time, whatever point that might be in your life. You have created brilliance, but you do not see it that way. Every person is brilliant in his or her own way, no matter how they are, what they do, why they do what they do, when they do it. Everyone is brilliant. You need to look at your brilliance. What have you been brilliant in this your lifetime? You can find many things. If you want to do something and someone says, well, you are just, sorry to say it, but not good enough. The best thing to do is smile. Blow them a kiss and say thank you. And walk away. Knowing that you are good enough, and that individual who told you are not good enough is just, and was just, and will always just express himself or herself from his or her beliefs. So what is a belief? A belief is something that you have proven to work for you in any way. And many times people go throughout their life depending on their beliefs, and many of their beliefs are not good for them because some beliefs keep people contained within an emotional prison. Check your beliefs. Think about them. Feel them. Explore them. If you have a belief that you think, well, I don't know about this one, replace it with a new positive belief. People ask me, well, how can I change my negative patterns in this life? I tell them simply, begin creating another positive pattern. And that will negate the negative pattern. And yes, it is just that simple. Thank you.
Would you like to do the technique?
I'm ready, absolutely.
Okay.
So everyone, you can close your eyes, keep your eyes open, take a couple of nice deep breaths, relax your body, and begin thinking of a desire, just one desire that you have. I want you to think it. Think it. When you are thinking it, not thinking about it, but thinking it, let it be one of your thoughts. Then I would like you to see it in your imagination, because everything is found in and comes from your imagination. Your entire reality does. Also, your universe does, but that is its own real identity at the same time. We will discuss that later. Think it. See it. Have it form itself. Let it form itself. Give it form. Give it form. Help it to have form. Form it in any way you would like it to be. It can be a blob of energy, a person, a thing. It can be anything. Give it form. Now I want you to feel the energy of that form. Just simply let the energy of that form come to you. When you can feel the energy of that form, then I want you to become that form. Let the energy reside within you. Let it become one of your identities, because you have really a lot of identities within yourself. Become it. Once you can become it, this is the good part. Then allow it. How do you allow it? By acting it out. So act like you already have it in this, your present moment in time. Do not put it into a future time. I told you, do not focus on your future. Everything takes place in the now, present moment in time. Act as if you have it now. Because really, you do. You just cannot see it yet. Last thing is to accept it. And you know how to do that. Nice, short technique that can really help you. Thank you. So, anything else that you have, Susanna?
I think that was really good.
Thank you.
And I appreciate the reminder to stay in the present moment, because my mind I saw myself doing a future thing. So I was happy that you said that and drew me back into the present moment.
My pleasure. And everyone does that. Everyone's mind just drifts and goes into the future or the past or a different dimension, or begin thinking what is for dinner, what is for lunch. I hope I get a good night's sleep tonight. I have to walk the dog tomorrow morning. You people think of things that drive you crazy when you can just be focused in the here and now, present moment in time. Just be. Just be. That is the key. The key is to just be. The key is to just be. Create a song from that and sing it all day long. The key is to just be.
And how hard can that be?
They will make it hard. Many people will make it hard, but many will make it easy, enjoy it, practice it, and change their entire life. So what else, Susanna?
I don't have anything else.
I have something else. You must, and I normally never say must, but I will, this time in a positive way. You must begin looking at yourself as the focal point of creation of your reality. You are it, pal. You are it, kid. You are it, brother. You are it, sister. This is what you are. I've enjoyed myself. I look forward to these videos and being with you people. I love all of you. Enjoy your day. And here's a good one for you. Things you don't like, enjoy them too. They will change and become things that are all right for you. Enjoy them. We will see you again. Thank you.
So long.